Good morning, distinguished guests, respected scholar, fellow presenter, and member of the organizing committee. It is a great honor for me to stand before you today at the second International Annual Conference on Economic Management, Business, and Accounting in Nasaba. First and foremost, I would like to express my sincere gratitude to Committee for the opportunity to present and to engage in meaningful academic discussion under the theme Innovation and Economic Inclusion as a Key to Global Social and Economic Stability. Allow me to briefly introduce myself and my co-author. My name is Ikwan Galvani and this journal was written in collaboration with Mrs. Sinta Melzatia and Miss Haura Hazimah Melzatia. Our research focus on the critical role of sustainability in corporate practice, particularly through the lens of financial and governance variable. The title of our paper is Bridging Governance and Sustainability, a literature review on the determinants of green accounting commitment. In this presentation, I will share key findings from our review of past empirical and conceptual study and offer a conceptual framework that connects market performance, firm performance, and corporate governance with green accounting initiative, especially in the context of energy and mining companies. I hope this presentation will provide valuable insight and contribute to the broader discussion and on environmental accountability and sustainable economic development. Without further delay, let us begin this presentation. This research investigates to extent to which market performance, firm performance, and corporate governance influence corporate commitment to green accounting and emerging paradigm in sustainable business practice, particularly within energy and resource-intensive industries such as mining. Environmental damage from industrial activity is escalating. Market and firm performance push companies to increase output without considering environmental impacts. The PT Timah Tbk case reveals serious environmental harm due to irresponsible mining. In the past decade, escalating environmental degradation, largely driven by extractive industries, has heightened the, urgent, the urgency for corporate accountability. In Indonesia, rich in natural resources, face significant environmental challenge, evident in the irreversible destruction protected forests, the long-term ecological impact of the Lapindo mudflow disaster, and most recently, the PT Timah case which revolved environmental losses estimated at over 270 trillion in Indonesia. These environmental damages are often the unintended consequence of aggressive market-driven production increases, particularly as firms strive to capitalize on favorable economic indicators, such as rising commodity prices or governance incentive. This duality presents a dilemma. While firms are expected to deliver strong financial and market performance, they are simultaneously under increasing pressure to act responsibility and sustainability. This research is positioned at the intersection of those tensions. This study seeks to systematically examine the literature to assess whether and how three key variables: market performance, firm performance, and corporate governance serve as determinants of a firm commitment to green accounting. Our objectives are twofold. First, to integrate and synthesize the findings of prior empirical and theoretical studies, particularly within the context of the energy and mining sector. Second, to offer a conceptual framework that not only explain this relationship but also provide a roadmap for future empirical investigation. Green accounting, also referred to as environmental or sustainable accounting, has evolved beyond a mere reporting tool. It is now a strategic framework for integrating environmental costs into financial decision making. At a global level, regulatory pressure has intensified. In the European Union, the CSRD mandates non-financial reporting for both large and medium-sized enterprises. Similarly, in Indonesia, the Financial Services Authority has mandated sustainability reporting for public companies since 2020. Research highlights that green accounting enhances transparency, improves stakeholder trust, and aligns corporate action with environmental and social objectives. Yet, despite its theoretical promise, the degree of adoption remains inconsistent across firms and industries. These inconsistencies underscore the need to explore what drives or hinders its implementation. The conceptual model depicted here synthesize or review finding into a structured framework. Market performance, typically measured through metrics such as share price appreciation and trading volume, may incentivize firms to adopt ESG-aligned disclosure to attract socially conscious investors. Firm performance, particularly profitability, plays a pivotal role by providing the financial slack necessary for environmental investment, such as cleaner production technologies or detailed ESG reporting mechanism. Corporate governance, particularly in the form of institutional ownership, board oversight, and internal control mechanism, theoretical enhances the accountability and consistency of sustainability disclosure. This framework assumes that when these three dimensions are aligned, strong market signal, sound financial health, and robust governance structure, firms are more likely to commit to green accounting practice. To conclude, our literature synthesis confirms that both market performance and firm performance generally exhibit a positive association with green accounting implementation. These findings suggest that stronger market and financial position can empower firms to adopt and maintain comprehensive environmental accounting system. However, the relationship between corporate governance and green accounting is less conclusive. While several studies support a positive effect, particularly through mechanisms like institutional ownership and board independence, other research find the relationship to be context-dependent or statistically insignificant. Thus, we recommend the future research adopt a quantitative approach, prefer- preferably using panel data regression model to validate this relationship empirically. Additional exploration of moderating variables such as industry type, regulation intensity, or managerial attitudes could offer more nuanced insight. Ultimately, this study contribute to the evolving discourse on sustainability by offering a theoretical foundation for understanding what drives corporate environmental accountability in high impact sector. Thank you.